Hi, Leah Anderson here, Mayor of Port Stephens. Joining me today is Brock Lamont, who's the Acting Director of Community Futures. And Brock and I are going to give you a couple of key updates from last night's council meeting. The first one is with regards to the draft Salamander Town Centre Place Plan. Brock, can you tell us where that's at and what was endorsed last night?
Certainly, this is an important piece of the strategic picture for Port Stephens. Council owns a lot of land surrounding the existing Salamander Town Centre and shopping centre that people know and frequent. And this is really about working with the community to set a vision for where council wants to take that opportunity that we've got. We've reached the point where we're out on the formal public exhibition, so this will be up for 28 days for the community to view the documents as they've been prepared and make any comments. So I'd encourage anyone to get involved and make a submission.
Wonderful. Thanks for giving us that overview, Brock. The other thing that we discussed last night was a rescission motion that was coming forward. This rescission motion was all about the Emissions Reduction Action Plan, otherwise known as the ERAP. Can you tell us what is the ERAP?
The Emissions Reduction Action Plan is really a document that helps guide council's decision-making regarding its operations and the greenhouse gas emissions that council contributes to as part of its operations. So that's looking at things like our electricity fleet usage, waste services and other things, and setting a roadmap as to how council can change the way it operates over a prolonged period of time to make a meaningful dent in those carbon emissions.
Thanks for that, Brock. So the rescission motion that came forward last night was supported by council, and that was because we really felt that there was a whole lot of uncertainty out there with regards to whether council should be moving forward with a carbon neutrality policy, whether we should be looking at going forward with a net zero policy, and actually what does that mean? So given there was a fair amount of confusion, we decided to actually defer this item. Now I think this is a great outcome. By being able to defer this item, we can talk about important things the community were concerned about. First of all, to be really clear, was saving an unbudgeted cost of $490,000 per year. Now, for carbon neutrality, we needed to have that amount of money in the bank per year, which we simply do not have. So we're looking at this net zero approach. Lots of information still to be discussed around that, but again, saving us on a lot of money. Net zero at a local level. Now, that's around looking at solar panels on all of council's assets, LED lighting on our sporting fields, ways that we can save money and save on our electricity costs where we can put into more renewable projects, but also to enable to us to get grant funding going forward. As a council, we'll get expert advice in, we'll put it through community as well, run it by our environmental advisory group once again, and we'll make sure that we're all on the same page and we're importantly working together as a team of councillors before we bring this item back to the council to make a decision on it. Anyway, that's a bit of a wrap from last night's council meeting. You can see the minutes online through council's website, and of course always available to take any questions you may have.